Math 7, lesson 11.5, surface area of cylinders and cones. So let's take a look at cylinders. Cylinders have two congruent circular bases. The lateral surface is the curved surface that is not a base. So let's take a look at a cylinder and you can see what I'm talking about. So the circular is going to be the circular bases. So it's on the top and the bottom of the cylinder. And then the lateral surface is going to be all of the rest of it. The area of the lateral surface is the circumference times the height. Don't forget, area of a circle is area equals pi times radius squared. Okay, so let's look at the example. So again, taking a look at this cylinder, it's saying the height is 9 and the radius is 3 inches of that top circle. So if we were to make it into a two-dimensional net, this portion right here, the lateral surface, it's as if, let's just say you took a paper towel, you rolled it up, and then you folded it back out. It's going to be this shape right here. Or let's say like an oatmeal container. So it's as if you cut the side of it, flattened it out, and took off the circles. So those are going to be the top and the bottom. And then you flattened out that cylinder part, and it's going to turn into a rectangle. And if we want to find the area of this part right here was the part that went around the circle. So if we find out the circumference, or the distance around right here, that's going to give us the length of this side. So let's go ahead and do that. So the circumference is 2 pi r, and that's going to be 2 times 3.14. The radius is 3 inches. So that's going to be a 3. And so we do the math on that. The circumference is going to be 18.84 inches. So the reason that's important is because that circumference is that side length right there. Okay, so now let's find the area of each of the circular bases and the lateral face. Okay, so the bottom circular base is going to be this one right here. And it's going to be the same. The top and the bottom are going to be the exact same area. So we actually just have to find one area and then multiply it by 2. So let's go ahead and do that. The area is pi times radius squared. That's going to be 3.14. The radius is 3, and that's going to be squared. 3.14 times 9. So the area of the circular base is 28.26 inches. For the sake of time, we know that the top is going to be exactly the same. So we're going to say that is 26.26 inches squared. These are squared because it's area as well. Okay, and now the lateral face. So the lateral face, again, is going to be this rectangle right here. So that's going to be, the formula for that is going to be the area is base times height. And we know the base is the same as the circumference. So we're going to put circumference times height. So that circumference we already found, and that was 18.84 times the height is 9. So the area of the lateral face is going to be 169.56 inches squared. So now we're almost done. All we have to do now is add up all those areas, and it's going to give us the surface area of the whole cylinder. So that is going to be 26.26 plus 26.26 plus 169.56, and that is going to give us a total of 226 and 8/100 inches squared for the total surface area. Okay, so now let's take a look at cones. Cones have one circular base, whereas cylinders had two. The lateral area of a cone is found with this formula. Area equals pi times radius times length. So that's the formula for the lateral part of the cone. The L stands for slant height. The total surface area is the sum of the base area and the lateral area. So take a look at our three-dimensional drawing. This is a cone right here. So if we want to find the surface area of the cone, we have our lateral area, which is the cone part, and then plus the base area, and our base of a cone is a circle. So a two-dimensional net, which is if we flatten that out, then we're going to have a shape that looks like this. That's the cone part, and then this is the circular base. So if we find the area of this plus the area of that, we're going to have the area of the whole cone. So let's go ahead and do that. First of all, we'll find the circular base, the area of that. So we know the area of a circle is pi times radius squared. So that's going to be 3.14. We know that the radius is 5, so it's going to be 5 squared. And then that is going to give us an area of 78.50 yards, and it's area, so it's squared. So that's our circular base. Now we just need to find the lateral face, and we already have the formula for that, and that is pi times radius times slant height. So we have 3.14. We know our radius is still 5. And the slant height they gave us as 17.2. And so we do the multiplication on that, and we get area equals 270 and 4/100 yards squared. So just like we've done in the other ones, we take the area of both of those shapes, and now we're going to add them together. So we have 78.50 plus 270.04, and that is going to give us a total surface area of 348 and 54/100 yards squared.